Hi, I'm Victoria Strombaum with Certier Properties, and I have the pleasure of being here today with Sid Miramontes, and he's the president of Miramontes Capital, one of the top wealth management firms in California. And with all of the volatility in the market and changes people are experiencing, I reached out to Sid and I've been asking him, what are the one or two key pieces of advice that you would give us at this time? So I'm presenting this question.
Sure. What we've been getting quite a few calls recently from clients that are with other advisors, and because they're asking what do we do in this period of time. And so one of the first things that we do for our clients is that we put together a written plan. And a written plan is a plan of action of what happens if your worst case scenarios happen. So it's not a living trust, it's not a will, but it's a plan of action. So if your spouse passes away, what are the 2 or 3 things you're going to do to make sure right now when we're calm and can make decisions calmly, what are the 2 or 3 things we're going to do to make sure that we take care of whatever that might happen to be in our lives? Or what happens if our daughter needs another $100,000 for a down payment on a home and we're going to help? Or what if we're going to gift a significant amount of money to a charity? Or what happens if the markets drop by 30%? So if we're going to have success, the first thing we need to do is we need to map out and have an answer for each one of your worst case scenarios, so that way when the world starts falling apart and all these things are happening, because what happens is people call us up and they are taking their finances and all of their health concerns and then jumbling them all up together. We need to segregate the finances out and put them in their place. That way we can now manage everything else much more.
You're essentially building the foundation for your clients so that when the instability is hitting, they have this stable foundation.
Right.
And I think that's so important now that people have time to actually meet with one another and sit down. They have that time to answer some of these very important questions.
Right.
And as a result, from what I'm understanding, your clients have been able to benefit from this plan of action by having greater stability during this time of transition.
Right, so now we can focus on the stock markets and how to take advantage of that instead of worrying about everything else, because the plan is in place.
You had a solid foundation. Thank you, Mr. Miramontes. Thank you.